Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. It's Wednesday, October 23rd. Currently it's 51 degrees. High today is 73. Very comfortable. No chance of rain still. And winds at 2 miles per hour. It's funny. We had that one spell where we didn't have any rain for like over a month. And this one's not going to be much different pretty soon. It's been quite a few days since we've had any rain. So anyway, today there will be one of my delicious meals video and more. It's got a few things. I had like a short that had some nice looking meals in it, but it had a few other pictures in there, just like I don't know if it was like thumbnails or what, but most of them are like the shorts I make of meals. So check that out. Try not to get hungry. Have you some snacks with you. Okay, I have got for dinner. I'm really not sure yet. We were talking about a few things, but we really haven't decided yet. But I've got a taste test today, and this comes from Walmart. It's Great Value freeze-dried banana and strawberry fruit crisp. And they come in bigger bags than this, but I got one of these variety packs so I could have 3 different ones to try. And there's also Fuji apples and Asian pears fruit crisp. So I'll be trying those other 2 at some point in time. So I thought I would try my favorite is banana and strawberry, so we'll see what this one's like. It's not a treat, honey. She thinks it's a treat. It looks just like one. But here's the nutrition facts. Don't knock anything over if you come up here, kitty. Serving size, 1 bag's only 45 calories. That's pretty good. And 0 fat, 0 saturated fat, trans fat, or cholesterol, and 0 sodium. I like that. 4% of carbs, 7% of fiber. Total sugars 8 grams, no added sugars, and that shows us a 0%. I guess they just do the added sugar. I don't know when you have it as far as a percent. 1 gram of protein and 4% of potassium, so not bad. And the only ingredients are bananas and strawberries. It's not a treat, honey. I don't know if you would eat one of these or not. I wonder if she would eat a strawberry or a piece of strawberry. You want to try that? Sometimes she'll surprise you what she'll eat. Okay. Gotta get some banana. I gave you some over here, honey. Right here. See? That's all it's in it. You like banana? Try this one. Try that one. Here. Look. Mmm. 100% fruit, nothing added. Mmm. No, it's not a treat, honey. She'll get down probably. Well, if that's all it is, I don't want any. Great. And that's enough for my sweet tooth, really. Much better than having, candy bar or piece of cake or something like that. Well, fruit's good for you. Gluten-free. And only 45 calories. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 for nutrition facts and a 5 out of 5 for flavor. These 2 are my favorites, banana and strawberry. But I'd say I'll probably like the others. I haven't ever tried freeze-dried pears, though. Never tried those before. So yeah, get you some of those. They're really good. It was like, I think it was $5.97, and there's 6 packs in it. That's not too bad, you know. That's like $1 a pack. But like I said, they have bigger bags. That's why I thought it'd be good to try them, and we could pick out a favorite, or if we like all 3 of them, we get a bigger bag, you know, to last longer. Okay, our jokes today. How did the octopus defeat the shark? He was well armed. Da-da-da. A retiree was given a set of golf clubs by his co-workers. Thinking he'd try the game, he asked the local pro for lessons, explaining that he knew nothing whatever of the game. The pro showed him the stance and swing, then said, "Just hit the ball towards the flag on the first green." The novice teed up and smacked the ball straight onto the green, where it stopped inches from the hole. Excuse me. "Now what?" the fellow asked the speechless pro. You're supposed to hit the ball into the cup," the pro finally said after he was unable to speak again. "Oh, great. Now you tell me," said the beginner. So he was basically saying he could have hit it into the cup, like in one hit, one stroke, or whatever they call it. Okay, thought of the day is from Sarah Williams. Don't know who she is, but "I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night." Okay. Now, let's see how it goes. Where did I see one earlier? Okay, let's try this. I don't know. If it's too easy, I'll just go to something else. Oh, this is not it. The one I was going to pick is history facts. It's not a trivia. Oh, boy. Okay. We'll see what the... let's try this and see how it is. That one's pretty easy. I'm gonna skip past this first one just to see if the next one's as easy. Okay. I think I don't know if this is going to be. This is really pretty easy. Hold on a minute. Okay, we'll see how it goes with this one. Let me go to the site. They're all pretty easy today, just by the first question that you can see. Which of these actors was a World War II veteran? Ricky Nelson, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Stewart, Frank Sinatra. Okay, I know this because I read, I don't know if it was a complete biography or just a story on this person, and, you know, he did real good in the service. So I'll give you time there, and it's Jimmy Stewart. That's right. And let's see what it says. On March 22, 1941, Jimmy Stewart was drafted into the U.S. Armed Forces. He was assigned to the Army Air Corps as an enlisted man and stationed at Moffett Field. During his 9 months of training at that base, he also took extension courses with the idea of obtaining a commission. He completed the courses and was awaiting the results when Pearl Harbor took place. After that, a month later, he got his commission, and because he had logged over 400 hours as a civilian, he was permitted to take basic flight training and received his pilot wings. So that's amazing. Let's see here. What technique was used to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? And it shows a picture here of it. I guess that's it. Just a little there. Oil painting, fresco, stencil, watercolor. To paint the ceiling. I'm tossed about which one I think it is. Oil painting, fresco, stencil, watercolor. I want to say it's a... It would have to last a long time, so I don't think it would be watercolor or stencil. But what's the difference between oil painting and fresco? Well, my first, it'll be the other one, whichever one I say. I got oil painting. That's right, it's fresco. So I knew that was going to happen. Because I was leaning towards fresco, but I thought, well, oil painting was the first thing I thought of for some reason. So, the Sistine Chapel, painted in fresco by Michelangelo between 1508 and 1512, is a cornerstone work of high Renaissance art. I guess that's how it's pronounced. Renaissance. What does the endocrine system produce? ENDOCRINE. System produce. Protein, antibiotics, red blood cells, hormones. Man. I am not for sure about this. I've heard it. And my first, I'm going to go with my first thought again, which may be wrong, but I'm going to say hormones. Yeah. That was the first thing. Usually if it's the first thing I think, I mean, there's a good chance it's right. But it's always not necessarily always true. So, hormones. I forgot to go to the bottom there. How tall is the One World Trade Center? 2,073 feet, 1,454 feet, 1,776 feet, 3,300 feet. Well, the only thing I see odd about these numbers is, that might make some sense, is the 1,776 feet would be like 1776. Isn't that, you know? Let's see. So I don't think it's 2,000 or 3,000. I think it's either 1454 or 1776. I'm going with 1776. That's right. Let's see if it says anything about what I just mentioned. Standing as a shining beacon for the new downtown and a bold addition to the skyline, One World Trade Center is safe, sustainable, and artistically dynamic, soaring to a symbolic 1,776 feet. Yeah, so it does, they did that on purpose then. Symbolic, it says. Okay. So my assumption was basically right. Someone who studies earthquakes is known as a what? You know what? We had this one on another one just a little while back. Very similar question, so I'm going to go on. It's a seismologist. So I'm going to skip that one. I don't think it was on the same one. I think it was on another one of the trivia things. In ancient Greek mythology, who was the goddess of hunting? Hestia, Aphrodite, Artemis, Nemesis. The goddess. The goddess. So that's like a woman of hunting. So Artemis and Nemesis to me sound like male type, you know, names. And I'm thinking Aphrodite was the goddess of like love and stuff like that, and maybe partying or something. I can't remember. It said of wine and stuff like that. I don't know. So I'm going with Hestia. Answer. No, it's Artemis, and that's a woman's name? You know? Okay. Let's see what it says. In ancient Greek mythology and religion, Artemis is the goddess of the hunt. I mean, that sounds like a man's name as far as I know. That was the guy's name that was on the Wild Wild West show. Artemis Gordon, I think his name was. It was the sidekick. Robert Conrad was... I think it was him that was the guy, the Wild Wild West agent or whatever. That was the coolest show, by the way. And I do like the movie that came out with Will Smith in it. Check that out. So, y'all, Kevin Kline was Artemis. And that's a really good movie, too. Okay, anyways. In ancient Greek and Mythology and religion, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, wild animals, nature, vegetation, childbirth, and care of children, and chastity. So hunting, wilderness, and kids, and chastity. Wow. Okay, but that's not a man's name, really, is it? Is that a woman's name, too? Artemis? Okay, I'm not for sure. Next question. So, you know, they're pretty decent questions so far, most of them. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Old Dominion State? North Carolina, Delaware, Texas, Virginia. I think I know this one. North Carolina, Delaware, Texas, Virginia. Virginia. Yeah. Virginia, officially the Commonwealth of Virginia, is a state in the mid-Atlantic and southeastern regions of the United States between the Atlantic coast and Appalachian Mountains. In 1607, the London Company established the colony of Virginia as the first permanent English colony in the New World. Wow. And Virginia's state nickname, the Old Dominion, is a reference to this status. Well, that's amazing. I didn't know that. So I learned something even though I knew it. Which of these actors, everybody's going to know this one. But like I said, I can't skip every single one. But I think this will be one that y'all should be able to get. Which of these actors starred in 1984's Ghostbusters? Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough, Sam Neill. I'll give you this one. Should know it. I think everybody's probably seen one of the Ghostbuster movies. They're not the same anymore. They had a couple of one or two with different people in it, and just like they would show like Bill Murray or something in it, which is what I'm saying. Bill Murray is right. You know, he would do like a, what do they call it? Well, they just show you for a few minutes. Okay. So did I do that one? Did I mark it down? I don't think I did. Okay, that's 5 right and 2 wrong. A real-life Dracula's castle lies in which European country? Germany, Romania, Poland, Austria. Well, there was like a real-life Dracula, but I don't think he was really a vampire, but he did do a lot of evil things. And I think he got the name that he would like the people that they killed or whatever in battle or whatever, they would like drain their blood or something upside down. You know, I forget it, something like that. I read about it one time. So I think it's Romania. That's right. Bran Castle, perched dramatically on a hill in Transylvania, its burnt orange tiled turrets and steeples rising above the crown of trees, steeples. In Romania's Carpathian Mountains, Dracula slept there, or maybe not, depending on what account you read. Vlad Tepes, a.k.a. Vlad the Impaler, may have spent a night or two in this 14th century fortress as a prisoner, or he may have attacked it once. So it wasn't his place? Okay. So it's loosely, the Dracula that Bram Stoker did is loosely based on this guy, the real guy. Okay. Which of the following planets is farthest from the sun? Farthest. Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Neptune. I'm not really for sure. I'm not really for sure. Let's try Neptune. I think it's Neptune. That's right. Let's see what it says. Neptune is the furthest planet from the sun in our solar system, but there are dwarf planets further out, notably Pluto. They don't really recognize Pluto as a planet. It's a dwarf planet, I think they're calling it now. One more. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm not exactly for sure. I think there was one before him. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. This is the last one anyway. What actor portrayed James Bond for the first time in a film? Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Sean Connery, David Niven. I might, I want to say, of course, Sean Connery, but I'm thinking there was one before him. I really am. Was it David Niven, or it wasn't Roger Moore or George Lazenby? Let's try David Niven. No, it is Sean Connery. I mean, I knew he was. I thought they had one before him, just for like 1 or 2 or something, but maybe they didn't. Let's see what it says. It's Sean Connery. I knew that, but I took a chance thinking they had another one before him. Sean Connery was the very first actor to play James Bond. Okay. I don't know why I thought that then. It's still considered by many as the best 007. So anyway, I ended up with 7 right and 3 wrong, and I could have got that one if I wouldn't have been thinking I knew something about it that wasn't so. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out Delicious Meals and More later on today. I think you're going to like it, and I think you'll get hungry. Bye, everybody, and God bless.